Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm your host, Cyrus Worm, and today we're playing Minecraft again. We're back on the Forge Pack. We're still in a box. Yeah. We found diamonds last episode. Sorry, I couldn't remember where they were for a sec. We did a lot of stuff last episode. But now, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to sort. We're just gonna toss a bunch of things in here. Simply because, yeah. Okay, so. Oh goodness, we're low on food. We can worry about food a different time. Today, I actually don't have a goal for today. I'm just... Oh, a trader. Hold on. What can you offer me? Ooh, witch hazel. Nah, I don't even know if... I actually didn't pay attention if we had emeralds or not. So, last episode we went to this dungeon over here and didn't find much, which I'm just going to delete that. Oh no. Okay, see this right here? That is another gungeon. Those are dangerous. We are not going there. I've tried building that. I think we explored this. Yes, we have. I actually genuinely have no objective for this episode, except maybe to get to these cliffs and build a temporary base to mine iron, because we are going to need a lot of iron. So let's actually, yeah, we don't have a backpack. We need a backpack. Now, a backpack recipe is very simple. You just need 4 leather, a string, a chest, and a sleeping bag. A sleeping bag is made of 3 pieces of wool. We don't have enough string to craft that and then craft the backpack. Which, let me pull that up actually. Yeah, see, here is the backpack recipe. We also need glass, at least 12 pieces. 12 pieces of glass, or we can do it without, but we won't have tanks. And we need tanks because, well, I don't want to have to waste an upgrade. So, I need to find sheep and get sand this episode. Yeah, get sand and sheep. Which, sand is real easy. We have sand over here. Plus, we are more than likely going to find our sheep over here. I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I am not having a great time readjusting to college work, because this semester I'm taking French and physical education. Oh wow, this is like the perfect amount. What a coincidence. Just checking. Okay, sheep are down that way. Oh boy, this is gonna be a dangerous thing to do, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. But yeah, readjusting to college work is never easy, especially in that, like, first week or so. Okay, this is 1 sheep. Take your wool. This is 2 sheep. Okay. I didn't even need the sheep's wool. Now we make our way back. Our base is over here near spawn. So because it is dark out, and that means danger in this pack. We're just gonna have the sword at the ready. Oh, yep, I see something. Oh. Okay, I'm being attacked. That's not fun. Do we even have a bed, actually? Do we even have that? Oh goodness. Okay, we are just going to seal ourselves away. I don't have any dye, do I? Oh, I have bone meal. Okay. Now, a sleeping bag requires a singular piece of white wool. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a gray sleeping bag because I can't be bothered to get a different color currently. I hear noises outside, which is never good. Oh, yep, there it is. Hey! Hey, stop making noises. I'm crafting it. Okay, we are going to sit here and smelt that. We're just gonna put it like that simply because it's easier to be like, hey, die. No, still within radius. Nope, wrong button. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the arrow. Oh, it's like right over there. Well, we can deal with that in a bit. Also, don't forget to drink water, guys. Never forget to drink water. But yeah, trying to do schoolwork is difficult for a myriad of reasons. Which I don't want to go fully into. Not yet, at least. Oh, wait. This has all my food in it. What? Am I dumb? Probably. Also, you'll notice that is a pattern with me. I just say I'm dumb because, well, look at me. Also, about the weird skin. This is my regular skin. Hold on. This is the skin I wear, like, most of the year. The one you've seen in prior videos is my summer skin, which I made myself. Because I make all of my own skins. Alright, now we assemble. This recipe used to take a gold ingot. Which, yes, is a weird detail I remember. Because of course I remember that. We're gonna look for purple dye, because I like purple. Purple. Purple dye. Alright, what can give us purple dye? Alliums, of course. Lavender. Lavender fields are currently a bit far from us. Hysops. I'm learning a lot just by looking over these. Interesting. Radiant orchids? Where? Oh, aether. That makes sense. Lupines. Obvious dye combination. What are the... Oh. Icaria. This pack has a lot of dimension mods. Which are almost entirely because of Smooth. Okay, that works. Smooth is the reason we have all of our dimension mods. Because that's what he enjoys. I need to craft a door. I don't have enough oak, but that's okay. Because we're gonna use spruce. That's right, this is the episode we make a door. Ah, just listen to the sounds of them burning. Huzzah! A door. Okay. We have everything, I believe. Okay, we have a backpack. That's one part of the goal done. Now... Oh. Yeah, don't worry, that thing's harmless. Now, I have to kill bees. I need your lead, sir. Simply because I need a cow for milk purposes. Because the rat mod, which is the entire goal I have for this playthrough, the rat mod requires cheese, which you make by putting milk in a cauldron. Now, cauldrons are easy to craft. It's just 7 iron, which just watch. Wow. Oh, wait. I'm a little dumb. I make a lot of mistakes, just on and off camera, like that. For no real reason. We're gonna put that there. I also need to craft a bucket. Bucket acquired. Leads. We also are likely going to need fencing. We're just gonna make the one fence. And we are going to put this cow over here. There we go. Alrighty. Now, the hard part. I do believe that these are just raccoons. No, they're, well, there is a raccoon. Oh, hold on, I'm actually gonna go get that raccoon. Raccoon. There is the little guy. Oh, don't tell me he's... Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, it's the baby. Hey, little buddy. You're coming with me. Let's get you back to the base. It's always more hilly than you expect coming back. You know? Right, post is over here. I'm so sorry. Despite the fact that I've made this island my home, I don't exactly know the geography all that well. You get to go on the bottom. Now, I have to search for a cow. That over there is I don't even want to know what that is. There's sheep. We're looking within our range for a cow. Because we need milk. And a lot of milk. Trust me, a insane amount of milk. I think I, at one point, did do the math for, like, how much milk you would need to make a stack of cheese. Which, a stack of cheese is 64 pieces of cheese, and you get 4 pieces of cheese from 1 bucket of milk. Because you put 1 bucket in, you get a block, that gives you 4. You need 16 buckets of milk for 1 stack of cheese. And, trust me, it requires a lot of cheese. This entire endeavor. Oh boy, I may have to go a long while. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, we're gonna be searching for a cow for a while. I may actually end up having to do that off camera, which I would really rather not, simply because I would prefer you, the audience, to have the camera as like, hey, I did this thing. You know, see the entire journey. But, like, more tedious things like mining, I would also rather do on camera, simply because that gives me time to just talk about whatever. And this truly is, like, one of the few times I allow myself to just yap, is these recordings. Which, I know sounds a bit silly, but it's true and very much what I do. Hold on. There we go. Alrighty, hunger satiated. Yeah, okay. Looks like cows are gonna be a distance thing. But that doesn't mean we can't go exploring. I mean, that's kind of part of the whole thing with my mod packs is exploration. Now, we are firmly in territory where seagulls can just swoop down and steal our stuff. We're going off in this direction momentarily. Oh, I was over here in the first episode. I'm just doing this to momentarily put things away. Yeah, they could steal that. Okay. Let's check the map, see what we have going on. Seriously, no cows? This is a little odd to me. Oh right, there's bears right there. Okay, we're gonna head to this towering cliffs down here. Or do we tough it out and go this way? Let's tough it out and go this way. I suspect that we're gonna have more luck that way. But, while we head that way, turns out I am just not built for shooter games, like, at all. I say this because I tried playing BioShock with Smuff, because we were, like, hanging out at his place, and he owns a copy of BioShock, but he'd apparently never played it. So, like, it was a first-time thing for both of us. And I was more than content to just sit and watch, because, again, very much not built for shooters. I get anxious, much like when I play rhythm games. And people think it's odd that I get anxious whenever I play rhythm games. I don't know why I do that. I think it's because I lack a lot of rhythm. Unless it's, like, very specific. Like, I can time button presses in Minecraft, no problem, but tell me to do it on command for a game other than Minecraft or, like, any platformer, I am going to fail miserably. I think I just get nervous. Like, too nervous to perform decently, and it gets embarrassing. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of jumping. Oh, that's a log. Okay, oh, that worked. Nope, that way. And we're here. Hooray! Souffle. Actually, we need this for the purple dye. Oh, hey, emeralds! Oh! That is a cave! We'll stick clear of that cave and those emeralds. Alright, we're here for iron. Mostly iron. Oh, it's getting late. See, one of the perks of backpacks is a sleeping bag wherever you go. So you can just do that. We're just gonna put these in here as a divider. Because I have plans. Alright? This is mostly going to be a me mining episode of Rat. I know, uneventful, boring. Not the most entertaining thing in the world. Oh, there's cows over there. Okay. Oh, we need the lunchbox. Which, yes, this is our lunchbox. We'll go smoked monster flesh. We'll also use this to store our flesh. Now, this is going to be me just mining for a while. And me just yapping about whatever I feel like. But, yeah, readjusting to school is not particularly fun. Oh, there's more. Alrighty, back to our quest for iron and other resources. Oh, this pickaxe is almost out. That's just as backup. That's a tree. Okay, next stony patch is over here. I'm gonna make a waypoint here, actually. Cows. And hope to goodness gracious that they don't despawn. Iron. Iron. We're gonna be in iron for a while. Largely because to do a lot of things other than iron, you need iron. This is simply as like a safety net, get ahead of the game kind of thing. Oh, there it goes. I don't have a crafting table, do I? That's silly of me. You make another pickaxe. You pick up your table. Because you don't want to leave crafting tables all over the world, because then it's just confusing. Oh, more iron. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things to do, actually, is just go around and extract all the ores from a hilly area like this. It's one of my favorite things to do in these mod packs, simply because I just find it relaxing in a weird way. Like, sure, I'm technically destroying the world, so to speak, but I end up with a lot of resources, and I don't have to worry about them for a while, and can just essentially build whatever I need, do whatever I need, that sort of thing. It's great. I walked by some scrap earlier, which is just enough guns. I both love and hate just enough guns. Like, the guns are fun to wield and such. Like, they're fun to mess around with. But it also means that mobs can have guns. And I don't need to tell you that having a baby zombie shooting you with a shotgun is never fun. You also get giant dungeons that, while have plenty of resources and such. Oh, a doggy. Alright, we're gonna get this iron and then get that dog. Guys, this might be our first pet. Hello there. Love me. Yay! Dog. You're my friend now. Come on. Yippee, we got a dog. Episode 3, we get a dog. Where dog? And the dog will teleport. Unless it won't. Hold on. I forget how stubborn these specific dogs are. I do in fact have a lead. Come on. You're coming with me. Itch. That was not me swearing. That was me itching my face. Because I don't know. Hippie dog. Okay. Onto another stony area. That up there is gonna be crazy. How much coal do we have? Okay, that's enough to refill the furnace to at least a stack. I think. Yeah, I ain't getting up there anytime soon. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna have to drag this dog back across the river, aren't I? I may or may not have completely thought this through properly. I didn't know if it was still attached to the lead. There we go. Okay. For a second I thought that was a corpse fly and I got nervous. That we can just walk around to. Hello. I'm gonna need names for this dog. Which I have no clue what to name it. So I will let you, the lovely audience, decide. That's a big thing of coal over there. Also hecka dangerous. I don't even want to know how deep that goes. More iron. Alrighty, I think that is everything we can do over here for now. Now, I have to get this dog back. Which is going to be a chore, considering we had to cross water. The AI pathing for the Shiba isn't great, I can attest, because in prior worlds, it's never been the greatest. Alright, let's create a route. Because I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it up here. Maybe we go through the prairie and this orchard, then down through this river and towards the island. Is this area over here less hilly? Come here. Yeah, this episode is most likely going to be me just walking this thing back to base. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through the prairie. Oh, that's a steep drop. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of me just routing things out. Of how to get home safely with this creature. And sleeping bag. Water. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Still real steep. Okay. This seems to be working. Huh. Okay, we did it. We're getting there. We're getting there. now we just gotta wade our way through. Get the Shiba on the other side. Okay, it doesn't do the shake thing that wolves do. Alright, let's get going. We have an entire biome to go through. Hello again, prairie. No, no. Come on. For a second, I thought I saw something. Really? Really? Anyways. What? Anyway. This pig, I swear. So, let's see, what else? What other random things do I have in the old brain? Well, I'm not sure if I've encountered this. That right there is a bison. I'll be taking that. I in fact have, pillaged this place. Yeah, I pillaged this place episode 1. Well, now we have an urn. Oh, right, I have to avoid the bear. Yeah. No, you're not going that way. Oh boy. Are we having fun? Probably not. Actually, if you follow me on Tumblr, you likely saw the, like, hey, sorry for the delay post, which I'm aiming for this week to be a double upload. Like, I'm recording this on September 10th, and I plan on recording another small struggle on September 12th. And then hopefully posting them on September 14th. Yes, a double upload. Okay, we are on land. Specifically, my land. Yeah, I'll likely guide a cow over here off camera. Simply because I don't need you guys to deal with that. Because this was a hassle. And I'm not putting you guys through that twice. I mean, a cow is more likely to be tolerant than a Shiba. Alright, you get to come inside. Get in here. Yippee, I have a friend now. Friend. Friend. Ugh. Wait a sec, this is meant to be cyan? Chat, this is gray, right? Am I bugging? Am I tripping? What? This is not cyan. Anyways. They can take all these flowers. I don't know why I went in there. Yeah, a little over just enough for a stack. We're gonna let that smelt. I can always try to get back up there, but I don't think I want to. Largely because I just got so frustrated doing it, and I don't feel like getting more dirt. Actually, in the meantime, let's craft ourselves an iron pickaxe. Because iron pickaxes are useful. Oh hey, there we go. So yes, we need a cow. We need a cow for milk. Milk gives us cheese. Having a cow here is better, because then we can just create an infinite loop of cheese making, and possibly I can find a way to automate it. Which, actually, you know what? I know it's a bit late into the episode, but let's look into create, shall we? Create. No, not a millstone, though millstones are quite useful. Let's see. Okay, your basics now, for those of you who are mod illiterate and know nothing about create, I'm gonna try my best to be educational. Now, your easiest and most likely first source of power is either a hand crank, which is here. It's real simple, just 3 planks and andesite alloy, which andesite alloy is andesite and iron nuggets, or zinc nuggets. Your first power source is either a hand crank or a water wheel. Water wheels are a little self-explanatory if you've never seen a water wheel in real life. I don't know how to help you there. Those are your first power sources, which are the ones we're going to work on in a bit. Now, crushing wheels. This is a mechanical roller. This is not... What? Okay, slight technical difficulty here. Why does it redirect to mechanical roller? I genuinely have no clue what's going on there. But crushing wheels are going to be important later on down the line, but first, let's see. I think the first machines we should work towards are the mechanical press, which is a little pricey if you don't stock up beforehand. A millstone, which cogwheels are kind of your basis for a lot of things. And not a mixer. Mixers are a lot. Yeah. A mechanical press, an encased fan, and a millstone will allow us to create basic setups that require a little bit of manual labor. But trust me, with create you can make all sorts of contraptions and such. Yeah, we have copper. We're gonna break down this copper and smelt it. But first, let's make ourselves some alloy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need more of that. That gives us 9. Way more than enough. And then we can make a lantern, which is what we are going to do. How to save a lantern. We could put this lantern here. Sure. Okay, with our andesite alloy, we are going to make a shaft, which the singular shaft crafting gives us 8. Sort, extract. We have oak. That's not what I wanted. Then you go in here. And you put 1 in the middle. Great. Do I have... Hold on. Hang on. You make andesite casings, which are another base component, by taking stripped logs and manually applying alloy. So we are going to take 3 palm logs and do that. If it seems like I'm over-explaining, it's because, well, you can never over-explain something like create, because there's always going to be someone who's confused by something, so it's better to just explain everything than not explain enough. Or at least, that's how I've always seen it. Alright, mechanical press. Millstone requires stone. Okay. Stone is gonna be annoying. Oh, we're almost done with this. Okay, hold on. Singular piece of cobble. Smelt it into stone. Stone him. We put the copper in, because we are going to need copper. Okay. Millstone. And for an encased fan, you need iron. Am I gonna have enough? Okay. Now, we have a hand crank. Power this. Toss 4 pieces under here. 2, 3, 4. And then bonk. Alright, this presses the iron into sheets, which I believe are all done. Yep. Now we take this propeller and boom. Now, with fans, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can smelt things, you can cook things, which unfortunately makes our campfire here obsolete, but this is also, like, hyper convenient. Millstones. You can grind wheat into flour, which flour is related to a bunch of other recipes, but you mostly use it to make bread. And that way we never exactly have to worry about food or anything. Oh, I had an extra pickaxe in here. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna sleep the night away. Now, I need to take the gold, because one of the main things you need when playing Create is a wrench. Wrenches require 3 gold ingots, but we are going to leave ourselves 1. Why? Because we also need goggles. Goggles require a gold sheet. For reasons I genuinely can't explain. Okay, that means it's all done. Wrong item. Wrench. Now, we can just pick things up by shifting and clicking. Goggles, however, where are the goggles? Goggles. Yeah, see, they require a piece of string, some glass, and a gold sheet. Real simple, actually. Millstone, that requires a cogwheel. You turn this, it gets this going, and then boom, whatever you throw in there, you just grind it up. Millstones can also have like a bunch of other recipes. Where is the depot? Depots are also important. Depots do a lot of things. We're gonna break this tree down. Hang on. There we go. Alright. Now we strip this. Strip the rest of these just for the heck of it. And now I need more andesite, I believe, right? Yes, andesite. Okay. You're gonna hear me say a lot of things while working all of this out. I'm just gonna toss so much stuff in here. Okay. Now, andesite also has a crafting recipe, which is diorite and cobblestone, I believe. Hang on. Andesite. Yeah, diorite and any cobble. I do not believe there is any diorite near us currently, which is unfortunate, because to continue I do need one singular piece of andesite. But temporarily we can set up our mechanical press to be ready for a depot. I believe this is it. Yeah, because I think this is right. I'll just say that that's correct for now. Now, this fan. We can put what is essentially going to become our smelter and everything here. A fan can essentially replace a furnace. It also becomes this thing that just washes things. It's complicated. Like, there is a whole process to make bread. Right now, yeah, see this? Okay, it's blowing the correct direction. Now I need to find a way to encase the water and or anything else that may go in there. It's always best to do this with trapdoors. Why trapdoors? Because you can then turn the machine off, essentially. 4 is all you need. 4 is all you need, really. Get out of here. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here to stop things from being blown away. Because if you can see, I am no longer being pushed. Now if we put water in here, it becomes a washer. Get a flint and steel, put fire here, it becomes a smoker. Lava, it becomes a smelter. Soul fire, it becomes a haunter? Yeah, haunter. You can also do like other things in different mods, but for now, we're going to set up a bread farm, which means wheat seeds. Oh, no, you sit. Sorry if I'm, like, not making a lot of sense commentary-wise. I am locked in. Iron hoe. It's also probably smart that I set up some sort of infinite water, because it's going to be annoying otherwise to just keep running around. Where's the best place for this? Is probably actually over here. Yeah, it's gonna be best over here. We're going to set up our farm around this area, and around our infinite water. At some point I need to build an engineering table and scrounge up enough emeralds for a TARDIS key. We will eat in a moment. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 because we have 9 wheat seeds. Okay. Now, toolboxes are part of the create mod, but in our instance, we're using it like a lunchbox, because I think that's cooler. Okay, this is all sorted. Now what I need is a composter. And a composter requires slabs. At least 2 things worth of slabs. Now, we can take this, pardon me, I have plans for this, and then we create a covering, so that way we don't accidentally walk into our stuff. I currently have fire tick off, simply because I would rather not risk things burning down. However, I will likely need to turn it on for a number of things. I have bones, I can just use those. What we're trying to do is get our setup started. I have gravel, so I need flint. I didn't realize I had so many bones, goodness! Now what we're trying to do is get wheat, because wheat is the basis of flour. Also, yes, I have a click to harvest thing. You take the wheat, you take this wheat, run back over here, and toss it. I don't know what that means. Now, using the hand crank does drain hunger. Oh, I need a bucket of water. So we run back to our farm, which I believe deserves a torch right here. We put the water here. I don't know what's going on there. You turn the crank, you get wheat flour. Wheat flour you take over here, you toss it in front of a washer, and you wait. And boom, you have dough. Now you can take the dough and put it on a campfire. Now it makes bread. Wow! There is something over here, and I don't know what. So I'm just going to keep my sword out. I'm also hearing a lot of noises. And boom, bread. Ow. But yes, Create has a lot of ways that you can just automate things, which is one of the most fun things in the world, is automation. Never let anyone tell you that automation is not fun, because it is. I'm backing up slightly to see when the particles stop, because that tells me that all of it has become either seeds or flour. You can also set up like processes for all of this. Like, you can create a wheat farm that then spits the wheat directly into, like, it sorts the wheat and the seeds, because you can sometimes get seeds from doing this. There are ways that you can make entire farms around just bread, which is, like, one of the easiest food sources to creatify, or just automate. Thank you. Actually, we are going to pick that up and get to work turning this into a piece of flint. Which then gets crafted into a flint and steel. Oh, flint. That was easy. Iron. One piece. Now, we can see this? If you step in front of it, you get set on fire. But this is essentially a smoker now. See that? Bread. Wow. Create is an amazing mod that has so much to it, and like a ton of expansions, which I decided to go very minimal on expansions for this mod pack, because this is the one that Smuff and I use for Silly Times of Smuff. Actually, let's put that out. I'm going to make a thing called an item shelf, which is this right here from supplementaries, which requires, of course it does. I don't know what that rattling is. Wood is in my inventory. Oh my goodness, I need more wood. We're gonna make 4, simply because that's how many it's gonna require. This is for this setup here. Oh wow, that blends in. We're gonna put this here. Our flint and steel is gonna go there. Our 2 buckets, one for water, one for lava. And a piece of soul stone, not soul stone, soul sand or soil, are gonna go here. When we get there, because it's gonna be a while. I still have to make more buckets. Go to a lava pool and get lava, 2 buckets, because I have a world setting that enables lava to convert to source like water does. So, infinite lava that way. But our future's looking real bright. However, I do actually, you know what? Oh, hold on. Let's get the engineer goggles so I can show you what that looks like. And then it's gonna be the end of the episode because I've been recorded for a hot minute. Yippee. Ah, crud. Just need 2 pieces of sand. Oh, that's a drowned. I'm just gonna make it back over here before that becomes an issue. Like, you see, if I had lava, I could smelt this glass using our fan. But I do not have lava, so I cannot do that. Instead, I just have to chuck it in the furnace. I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft some buckets. 3 of them to be exact, so that way we have a grand total of 4. Chuck these back in there. Grab that. Sort. 1 string. Put that where it belongs. Our glass. Glass. String. Bam. And we're gonna put these on our head. Because now we have goggles. And these goggles are useful because they tell us things like, they tell us all this information. See that kinetic stress impact? That's how much stress units, which is SU, something is using. See this? It has 0 currently because we're not using it. This produces 256 stress units when used. Same thing with the water wheel. This is using 16 stress units, so it's not putting too much stress on this. There is going to be a point where we are going to need more stress units, and I can worry about that at a different time. But for now, everything is as it should be. I believe we are in a good position to end today's episode, so alright everyone, I think that's it for today, so farewell, and please, drive safe.